All right, looking at worksheet 57, we're going to start with our Xbox factoring. You do always want to look for GCF first. Okay, so there is a GCF between 3, 3, and 6. So we're going to divide everything by 3. Pull that out front. Okay, and then we're going to Xbox this. Remember, if the number in front of x squared is not 1, we don't have to do the whole multiply and divide thing. So it's going to be a -2 and a +1, which gives me x minus 2 and x plus 1, and don't forget to bring your 3 down front. All right, number 2, again, there is a GCF. They're all divisible by 5, which leaves me with y squared plus y minus 6. Okay, and then we're going to Xbox inside of here. So that's -6 and +1. So your two sides here should be, what are our two sides? 2 and 3. One of them needs to be negative. The 2 is going to be our negative. Okay, this was a 1, so we don't have to multiply and divide. So we are just going to bring those down. So it's going to be y minus 2 and y plus 3. But don't forget to bring your 5 down out front. Okay, so 1 and 2 did not have to use the whole bottoms up method that we talked about in class. They did just have to use GCF and Xbox factoring standard. Okay. All right, so 3 and 4, I'm going to start for you with the GCF, and then I will let you finish up the Xbox part of it. Okay, because we're in the same boat for both of these. You just have a GCF out front. Okay, and then from there, again, the number in front of y squared is 1, so there's no bottoms up on that one. And then over here on number 4, your GCF is going to be 4. So that's what will come out front, leaving us with b squared minus 2b minus 15. Okay, so on both of those, like I said, you'll draw your x from here. And then once you're done with your factors, just don't forget to bring down your GCF out front. Okay, so 1 through 4 are basically all the same method. Okay, I'm going to jump to number 7. You're going to notice on number 7, it does not have a GCF. So that means we're going to have to go to the method we learned today. So 4 times -3 is going to give me -12 with a 4 in the bottom. Okay, what two numbers will multiply to give me -12 and add to give me 4? That's what you're thinking about. And we're going to choose 2 and 6. And in order to make it a +4, then we're going to have a -2. Okay, so this is where we would have stopped last week, but now remember that number that you multiply by, you have to go back and divide by. So we're going to divide both of our factors by 4. Don't forget to reduce your fractions. So 2 over 4, both are divisible by 2. That reduces down to, and 6 over 4 will reduce down to 3 over 2. All right, and now that we're left with fractions, we are going to bottoms up. So we're going to bring our 2 up on both of these. So your final answer is going to be 2x minus 1 and 2x plus 3. Okay, there was no GCF, so it doesn't have to be out front. Okay. All right, you're doing the same process over here. Let's get started on this one. However, it does have a GCF. What is our GCF between 24, 16, and 2? 2. Okay, so the 2 comes out. All right, now we're going to Xbox inside here. So 12 times 1 is 12 with 8 in the bottom. Our two sides would be 6 and 2. Okay? And those need to be divided by 12. Okay, so once again, you've got to reduce those fractions down, y'all. So that's going to make that 1/2. And 2 over 12, this was one of these was in our notes today, I know. That's 1 and 6. So you bottoms up both of those. So it's 2x plus 1 and 6x plus 1. And don't forget your GCF. Okay, so we've done 1 and 2. We started 3 and 4. We've done 7 and 8. Okay, and then the last one I think I'm going to do is number 12. All right, for consecutive odd, what are your symbols for consecutive odd? N plus 2, N plus 4, and N plus 6 because there are 4 of them. Okay, the sum of the first and third. So that means you're only using N and N plus 4. So 2N plus 4 should have equaled negative 150. So 2N should equal negative 154. And when we divide by 2, your N should equal negative 77. Okay, and it did want us to find all 4, so that's the first one. Remember, when you're going up in odd numbers, your numbers look like they're getting smaller. So there should be all 4. Draw me a big heart on the back side of your homework paper for some extra credit on your quiz tomorrow.